This is part 3 of our Radial Symmetry art project. We're printmaking today, so you're going to have your background that you made. You're going to have an ink tray and a brayer. You're going to have some printing ink with a spoon to scoop it out. And you will also have your styrofoam print block and a Sharpie, because this is important. First thing you're going to do is you're going to draw an arrow pointing toward one of the corners of your print block. Doesn't matter which corner because it is symmetrical. So there's my arrow, and this arrow is going to tell us how we're going to place our print block on the paper when we make a print. The arrow is always going to be pointing towards the middle of the paper. So that's how we know how it's going to be positioned when we make our prints. We're making 4 prints on this piece of paper. So the first thing you'll do is you'll scoop out a little bit of ink on the spoon, just like that, just a tiny little bit, and get it on the tray. It might not all get on the tray, but that's okay. Think about how much toothpaste you put on a toothbrush. That's about how much ink you should have in your tray. Now roll your brayer in the ink up and down, side to side, up and down, side to side, so you make a little square of ink on your tray, and that's so the brayer is all covered in ink, the whole rolly part. It's all covered. Then you're going to roll ink onto your styrofoam print block and make sure it's completely covered with an even layer of ink. You can even grab some more ink onto your brayer to make sure everything is covered evenly. So now that you've got ink on your print block, take your paper, you'll make your first print. Make sure the arrow is pointing towards the middle of the paper. Carefully place it down. And you're going to pat it and rub it really good all over, say about 10 seconds, and then peel it up, and there's your first print. So we got to make 3 more. You'll always need a little bit more ink on your tray. You can wipe off your hands first, but you'll always need a little bit more ink on your tray each time you make a print, just a little bit more. Again, about the same amount of ink as you put toothpaste on your toothbrush. And again, up and down, side to side. Make sure it's evenly coated. Keep wiping your hands as you see necessary so you don't get all full of ink. Make sure the arrow's pointing towards the middle. Press it and rub it really good for about 10 seconds. All over. It's like you're giving it a massage. Peel it up, and there's your second print. A little bit more ink in the tray. Make sure the arrow's pointing towards the middle. Give it a massage. Peel it up. Last print. Arrow towards the middle. And there is our Radial Symmetry design. It looks the same all the way around. Your print block will be washed off in the sink. You can use it forever. And here's our Radial Symmetry design.